by James Ease. The police in Imo State on Monday said its officials dispersed protesters on a peaceful march against Governor Rocha's Okoroka's administration because they did not get the permission of the police to carry out the march. The protesters were allegedly attacked along Wetherell Road, Owerri, the Imo State capital, by a detachment of police officers as they commenced the march. The protest, tagged Occupy Owerri, which is expected to last for 1 week, was called by IMO People's Action for Democracy, IPAD, against the policies of the Governor Okoroka administration. Chief among the grouse of the protesters is the erection of statues in Owerri, the state capital, costing millions of naira, when the state is still owing workers' salaries and pensions. They are also opposed to the appointment of the governor's sister as Commissioner for Happiness and Purpose Fulfillment. The group had written to the police and the State Security Service for security during the rally. While the SSS gave approval for the rally to hold, the police asked that the rally be shifted till after the Yuletide period. But the group refused, arguing that the police have no right to stop it from protesting. The police commissioner in the state, Chris Isaac, could not be reached for comment on the alleged attack on the protesters by his officers. He first picked his call, and after our reporter introduced himself and newspaper, he cut the call and refused to pick subsequent calls placed to his phone. But the spokesperson of the command, Andrew Owerri, said the protesters did not have the permission to protest. The duty of police is to ensure security of lives and property. If they found themselves in friction with police, that is not out of place. Tear gas is meant for human beings and not meant for animals. Before you protest, you must get permission to march, otherwise that will amount to unlawful assembly, the spokesman said. In a statement on Monday by the coordinator, Aku Obadima, the group said its members were attacked by police as they commenced the rally along Wetherell Road, Owerri. We peacefully commenced our protest this morning from Wetherell Road roundabout in Owerri, Imo State, and were accosted by heavily armed policemen who demanded we stop because the Commissioner of Police did not approve the rally. We insisted that we must continue since the law did not say we needed his permission before we could embark on a peaceful protest. As we continued our march, the police descended on us and started beating up the protesters, firing tear gas, confiscated our placards and manhandled even the minors amongst us. Continuing, the group said, "We wish to inform the world that Imo State has unfortunately become a fascist state where freedom of expression and assembly is no longer guaranteed. We say this because of the ugly incident that happened this morning where the Imo state government used the police to brutally attack peaceful protesters." The group said it was disturbed that the police who ought to protect peaceful protesters are the ones now used to attack law-abiding citizens. Today is really a sad day for our democracy.